Good morning to all of you. And on behalf of College of Science and Humanities and the Department of Career Development, I invite you all to attend the workshop. And this is the time to give the introduction for our chief guest. And it is my immense pleasure to introduce our speaker, Dr. Lakshmi J. She has a passionate teacher and creative speaker and a reader and yeah, aesthetic of life. And she has more than 16 years of experience in teaching in engineering as well as the arts and science colleges. And she has presented and published 32 and more than research papers in international and national journals. She delivered several guest lectures on Caribbean literature, communication skills, and English grammar. And she is the placement officer for the past 5 years and facilitating a conducive environment and acting as an interface between the students and the corporate world. And she has conducted many refresher course session for professors as well as the students for the and she also conducted faculty development programs that is organized by the government of Tamil Nadu and MHRD. And she conducted several soft skills training workshops for students in engineering colleges and also facilitated communication skills enhancement workshops in various arts and science colleges. And she organized six continuous soft skill workshops for teachers and students at Manar College, Madurai. And she trained 100 plus students for Cambridge British English Certificate exam for the past decade. And she also coached IAS aspirants in communication skills for 3 years at NS College, Teni, and trained CAT and GMAT aspirants in communication skills for interviews and written ability tests. And I hope you will gain a new information and knowledge through this session. With this note, I hand over the session to Dr. Lakshmi. Welcome, ma'am.
Professor Deepa Lakshmi, thank you so much for that kind and extensive introduction of my profile. Respected Dean, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, respected Ms. Sindhu Thomas, Head of Department of Career Development, the faculty members of the department, my dear students, a very happy morning to all of you. I'm super excited to get connected with one of the premier institutes across the nation. Now I'm here not to preach you anything. And then what is the purpose of this workshop? If you ask me, I'm here to share a bit of my mind on what is USP, how to identify your USP, how to build and strengthen your USP. Just a minute. Okay. Now I would like to ask the participant, what do you see in this slide? What catches your attention in this slide? Please make the session very interactive. Only when you answer, I can take the talk ahead. Yes. There are so many aspects in the slide, but I'm getting a lot of answers that you see a purple cow in the slide. Okay. Now, purple cow, yes, there are other things too. Different color cows, nice answers. But majority of the answers, majority of the students say that they see a purple cow in the slide, and that is the point here. Purple cow is a management concept developed by Seth Godwin, and it is to help the organization to sell their product in a much successful way. See, when you want to launch your product, when you want to make your product successful, there should be one aspect about your product which is very unique, which would gain attention to your product in a group, in a crowd. So the uniqueness of your product, all right, it should be remarkable in a crowd. It should be uniquely remarkable in a group. So that is what the slide says. So this is a huge management concept which created a big change, a revolution in the idea of marketing. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I have trouble. Okay. So most of the audience, you must be familiar with this story. Okay, this is children literature, The Tortoise and the Hare. I purposely changed the title. It is usually The Hare and the Tortoise. I've changed it purposely. What is a conventional story? Competition is there is a competition between the hare and the tortoise, and the hare carries his attitude. It feels that the tortoise is very below its caliber. He is not a competitor for his caliber, and it takes a nap in between the race and it loses the race. That is the conventional story. I have two redefined versions of the same story. Redefined version one is the hare is very committed and it doesn't take a nap in between the race. What happens? It wins the race. Right. How does a hare win the race? The question, the skill of the hare suits the requirement of the race. Now, the tortoise is not very happy with the rules of the race. Now, the tortoise wants a moderator for the race and it goes and approaches the wise fox in the jungle, and the fox acts as the moderator. Now, the tortoise requests the fox to change the ground of competition. It asks the moderator to conduct the competition underwater. Now, the hare cannot swim, and underwater, the tortoise swims and it reaches the line and it becomes the winner. Now, the point I would like to convey from both the redefined versions is there is one skill both the hare and the tortoise possess. One, the hare is very fast on ground. The tortoise can manage underwater. The hare cannot manage underwater. All right. See, when your skill matches the requirement, you for sure succeed. And to find out whether your skill matches the requirement, you should first know what skill you possess. What is your skill? Yes. The expansion of USP is unique selling proposition or unique selling point. This is again a marketing concept, a management concept. When we talk about unique selling proposition of an organization, of a product, as I've said you a while ago in the purple cow, what is very special about your product or what is very special about your organization? How do you stand, uh, tall in a crowd? How do you stand out in a crowd? So when it comes for an individual, we call it a unique selling point. You may possess a set of skills, and what is that one particular skill which is going to hold you very special? Okay, see, say for example, as Madam introduced me in the session, before the starting of the session, I've been a placement officer for almost 7 years. And when I approach companies, the company used to ask, what is the USP of your college? So the answer I normally give is, ours is a government institution, which means that we get students who score very well. And it shows that they're very hardworking. And that is the unique selling point of the college. We have the best brains, uh, hardworking children in our college. So that is the USP of our institution. So similarly, when we try to find the USP of an individual, what is the first point? Is know what you can offer that your competitors cannot. So you may have a list of skills, lot of skills. All right. Now find out which is that one skill that makes you different from your competitors. Which is one skill that is your point of difference. All right. See, to identify that particular skill, you have to define your purpose. What is your purpose in life? You have to do a little bit of introspection if you have to find out your USP. I think it's a little difficult for you at this age, but still, it is worth investing. The time is really worth investing. You should know who you are, what you're very good at. All right. So the number one point is define your purpose and understand the definiteness of your purpose. That is very important. All right. So make a list of your skills. And as I've told you, find out that one skill which helps you to stand outside the crowd. Okay. And the second most important thing is know what the market requires. See, the market is very volatile. It keeps growing in almost all dimensions, unimaginable dimensions. So it is very required as students, you have to observe the market and observe this, even the small changes that are happening in the market. Right? So know what the requirement of the market. Now you have identified your USP. Let's assume that you have identified your USP. Okay, and you know what the market requires. Try to find out a match between your USP and the requirement of the market. It is always important. Say, I can give you an example. Say, for example, there is a call for an assistant professor in your own college, SRM University. Okay, in career development department. All right, and you're an excellent dancer, and that is your USP. And you put forward your resume, putting that you're excellent in dancing. Will the requirement of the organization match with your USP? It won't. But then there is a point which I would like to discuss a little later in the same talk. Okay, the same point I would like to readdress a little later. Fine. So it is very important for you to know the requirement of the market. Observe the market very closely. What is happening? What are the latest progresses? What are the changes that are happening in the market? What are the huge things happening in the market? Do observe what is happening around. Right. Now, as I told you, you have identified your USP. Let us assume that. Okay. Keep your USP as a center and develop an identity. Develop your identity around your USP. That should be your one point about your personality, your core point about your personality. Okay, so that is a much later step. The first step is to identify your USP. The second step is to understand the market. All right, understand the market, observe the market, what is required in the market. Fine, find a match between your USP and what is happening in the market, what is required in the market. The third point is build a very strong identity, keeping your USP as your center, your core point. Okay. The fourth point is create a very catchy phrase with your USP. Say, for example, if I ask you to write a single sentence about yourself, if I ask you to describe your personality in a single sentence, how would you describe yourself? I can give my own caption as an example. Of course, I did it much earlier when I was very young, when I was not this mature. All right. See, my USP, I believe, is I'm a very creative person. And this is the phrase I have created for myself. Your phrase has to be very catchy. All right. This is a phrase I have created for myself. If God is a creator, if God is a creator, then I am a deity too. Then I am a deity too. Even I am maybe a small God, right? Because I'm creative. I create things. I create ideas, concepts. That is what I've written way back when I started my career, when I was very young. If you ask me to create a phrase now, maybe I can create a much modest phrase, I believe. Okay. See, for your age, create a phrase that is very, very catchy. I would like to remind you one point. See, if I ask you to write a paragraph about yourself, and if I ask you to create one phrase about yourself, which is very difficult, can you tell me? If I ask you to write a paragraph about yourself, and if I mean, ask you to write one single sentence about yourself, which is very challenging, which would you find to be very challenging? Yes. Yes, Aditi, you're right. Phrase will be more difficult because, yeah, brevity is always a challenge. What do you say? Yes? Yes, yes. I go with all of your answers. All of you say that it would be very difficult to write a single phrase because it has to be very precise. You have to be very careful about the words you choose. All right. Every single word you use in your phrase, it will be accountable. The single sentence will be difficult. We'll try to do this exercise a little later. Yeah. Okay. So these are the points I would like to tell you when we talk about unique selling point. Number one is you have to know what you can offer. What is your point of difference? I can put it this way, your point of difference. All right. See, there are a lot of people, lot of graduates coming out every year. And in what way you differ from the huge crowd. All right, try to identify that. Number two is know the market. What is the need of the market? What is the need of the hour? Know that. And try to find a match between your USP and the requirement of the market. That's the next step. All right. And the third step is put your USP as a center and create a very strong identity for yourself, because that is the core skill of your personality. So do that. And the fourth step is after identifying your USP, after building a strong personality for yourself, the final step is create a nice, catchy phrase for your personality. Where are you going to use this phrase? If you ask me, I tell you, when you sit for an interview, the first question is always this. This question is out. Other questions you cannot guess. All right, this one question, you have it in your hand. Tell me about yourself. Can you take me through your profile? May I know about you? What would you say about yourself? If I ask your teacher, what would your teacher tell me about you? So it's all, maybe the questions are different, but everything about yourself. So this phrase will come handy when you try to introduce yourself in the interview. Okay, so when you create this phrase, there are multiple ways. Do it in your own style. You'll have a very unique style, as it will be very relevant to the point we are talking, unique selling point. So you have to be very unique about your style also. See, some people are very good in humor, so you can say anything and everything in a very humorous, light way. Some people are very committed, very hardworking, very sincere phrase. All right. So do it in your own style, provided you are capable and you're confident to substantiate what you have written. The phrase you use may, may encourage the panelists to ask a lot of questions, shoot a lot of questions. All right. So create a phrase in such a way that it would bring out your personality. Yes. I have a small task for you. Amidst the audience, I think we'll have a lot of Marvel fans. Yes? Do we? Do we have Marvel fans among the audience? Yes, yes. A lot of energetic S coming up. Yeah, very happy to see. I mean, beautiful responses. Okay, fine. Okay, we have DC fans also. Fine. Now tell me, what is the USP of Captain America? According to you, what is the USP of Captain America? Excellent. See, I don't have the name. One student has answered, it is his leadership. This is leadership. Yes, Captain America is considered to be the most compassionate. What is the best quality a leader should possess? Excellent. So quick, like sincerity, leadership, command, teamwork. Fantastic answers. Excellent answers. Salman, thank you. Never give up. Leadership, never give up. Focus, sacrifice. See, this person is a very compassionate leader who bothers, like who really cares about his entire team. Very focused, very dedicated, very involved. Cooperation, decision making, everything. Fine. So Captain America, his USP is mentally strong, never give up on the team member. Excellent answers. I'm very happy with your answers. Yeah. What is the USP of Iron Man? What is the USP of Iron Man? Genius, billionaire, brain strength. Yes, yes. He's the brain of the team. Iron Man is the brains of the team, intelligent. Yes. So you're talking about the USP of Iron Man. Brainy is a philanthropist. Fine. His brain is his USP. Yeah. Predicts future and possibilities. Excellent. Learning from mistakes. Good, good, good answers. Bravery, intelligence, sacrificing, right attitude, smart ideas. Excellent answers. Bold. Okay, now, what is the USP of, yes, what is the USP of Thor? Power. Excellent, excellent answer. Power. Okay. His valor, his power. Ego, fearless, powerful, thunder, legendary power. Okay. Greek warrior, strongest, hammer, experience. Some of the answers are the finest answers. Responsible, courageous, benevolent. Excellent. Very good, very good. Now, what is the USP of Hulk? What is the USP of Hulk? Strength. Yes, yes, strength, aggression, anger, strength, courage and bravery. Yes, yes, breaking, unique strength, anger and strength. Excellent. Yes, getting angry. Okay, okay, intelligent, aggressive, aggression, muscle power. Fine, fantastic. Nice answers, nice answers. Unique size, great answers. His muscle power. All right, now let's check what we have here. As if majority of you are telling he is an excellent leader when it came for Captain America. He's the brains of the battle. That's what majority of you agreed with. Majority of you said he's the power of the battles. And the Hulk is a muscle in the battle. All right. What next? Okay. We have few excellent personalities on the slide. Now, I want you to tell me what are the USPs of these people. You know who's the first person, you know. Yes? Patience, humanity, kindness, God of kindness, caring, humbleness, patience and peace, humanity, service. That is her USP. So when we talk about Mother Teresa, we say she is kindness personified, humanity personified. That's what we believe. Tolerance, equality, love. Excellent. We'll talk about the next personality. Who's he? Chan is a favorite of almost everybody here. Yes? He's this person who breaks boundaries. He's this globally loved personality, fighting, hardworking, brave, involvement and dedication in his work, nice fighter, fearless, smiling face, risky person, hard worker, hardworking personality, funny. He's a combination of all these things. What do you see? He's a rare combination of all these stuff. He's an excellent martial artist. He's humble. He has excellent sense of humor. Yes, the rare combination. Excellent. Excellent. He's funny. Good. Good. Captaincy. Okay. What is the USP of the next person? Demigod of cricket. Fantastic. Some of my students used to, when I ask them to make a presentation, most of the children, they'll be doing presentations in cricket. And they'll say, if cricket is a religion, Sachin is a god. And this gentleman is a demigod. Captain Cool. Leadership, captainship. That is his USP, right-handed batsman. Can't express words, but like, see, he's co-god. Cool expression. Mastermind, wicket-keeper, cool. So he's always appreciated for his leadership. Yes. Shall we say that his leadership is his USP? Finisher, good wicket-keeper. Excellent, excellent. Nice response. So now you understand, students, now you understand what is USP. Yes. You're able to identify the USP of other people. Yes, you have got an idea about what is USP. Best captaincy, god of cricket. Great. Narendra, we do accept. Yeah. All right. So I hope you understand what is USP. Okay. Now, why USP? Why should we focus? Why is such a big fuss about USP? Why should I even focus? Why should I even know? See, I'm a person as whole. Why should I find one quality which is very important or which is very unique about myself? You ask me. I have the answers on the slide because it's very unique. It is self-explanatory. Okay. See, we are living in a very different era now. There is a lot of competition, and it is required that you have to have that competitive spirit in you. You have to run in your track in the best possible way because it is unique. You should get noticed in a crowd. Then only you will get an opportunity. All right. Okay. It creates chances for you. It will bring you chances. If you identify a USP and you invest the right quantity of time in it, the right amount of time in it, it would help you to broaden your opportunities. It will bring opportunities to your doorstep. Okay, that is a very light point which I've mentioned, doesn't bore the interviewer. See, when you sit in an interview scenario, for you, it is only that particular moment. But think of the interviewer who sits in the, panel and interviews number of candidates, maybe 10, 20, 30, 40. It will be very difficult for them. What do you say? So when the answer is very unique, they'll find it very interesting. Yeah. Where are you going to use your USP? What are the junctures or points in your life where this USP is going to become relevant? That's the question here. Definitely, as I've told you, I heard from the organizer that I'm addressing pre-final year students as well as first PG students. Okay, so both of you, you're in a point to face your interview or your higher studies. Just 1 year. Yeah, either your higher studies or your interview. So when you sit for an interview, as I told you, when you're very clear about your USP, that is going to take you to a different level. When you sit for an interview, you're very clear with your USP. Have you heard this term elevator pitch? Elevator pitch. What is the meaning of this word elevator? Yes, reply me in the chat box. Yes. Lift. Yes. What is the function of a lift, Magesh? What is the function of a lift? What does it do? Yes, it would take people up or it would bring people down. Okay, so your first question in the interview, yes, it would carry people upstairs and it can also bring people downstairs. Yes, so when you sit for an interview, as I've told you, the first question which is out about the interview is talk about yourself. And that particular, the first minute or two or three, that is going to be your elevator speech. You have to be, you have to careful it, very carefully. All right, if you have designed your phrase in a very unique way, that is going to help you to progress in the interview, grow in the interview. That would help you to succeed in the interview. That would help you to crack the interview. Fine. So your USP and your catchphrase about your USP is going to elevate your uh, chances of success in the interview. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so the first is interview. Second is your career. Is your career. Do you think that once you crack the interview, everything is done? What do you think? Once you crack an interview, you join nice organization. Do you think everything is over? Yes. No, for sure. No, for sure. You've just taken the first step. Vishwanath, what do you say? You've just taken the first step, the baby step. Interview is a baby step. You have a very long way to go in your career. If you have to grow consistently in your career, if you have to progress in your career, you should, first point, you should know your USP. Yes, you should know your USP, and you have to invest a lot of time in honing your USP, honing your USP into a very fine skill. Okay, so this is going to help you in your career. And if you have dreams to become an entrepreneur, and that is identifying your USP will help you to become an entrepreneur. Right? Will this help you in your personal zone? Will USP help you in your personal zone? What is your opinion? Knowing your USP? Yes. Can you tell me how, Vishwanath? Shakti Ganesh, can you tell me how it is going to help you in your personal zone? Yes. Just give me answers. We'll give a try. Yeah. Just give me answers. How is it going to help you? It will help you to sell yourself, concentrate on your skills. Yes. Ashid, that's an excellent answer. Self-motivation, identity. See, when you have a very, yes, it will build your confidence. Lack of communication will be solved. Lakshmi Priya, very true. It will help you to build your attitude. Good answers. Good answers. Surrounding can define you what you are. It will help us to build a Yes, handling pressure, problems. See, like your career, even your personal life requires a lot of investment of energy. You have to invest a lot of energy, a lot of commitment in your personal life also. We are in a time, we are in an era where we are talking about work-life balance. So we have to be conscious and cautious about our personal life also. So when you know your USP, you will have a clarity about your own personality. When you invest your USP in your personal relationship, you can get the best out of it. Yeah, knowing who you are and the purpose. Nice answer, Ashwin. Yes. So you understand where your USP will be used. I have given you 4 different spaces where your USP, pains where your USP can be used. One is, as I told you, interview is just a baby step of your career. So that will help you to take your baby step in a very sturdy way. We always say in English, what do you say? Well, begun is half done. So when you take your first step successfully, that will give you the confidence, commitment, involvement in your career to progress. All right. So in your career, your USP is going to take you to a lot bigger heights. And if you dream to become an entrepreneur, it is very important to know your USP. And as I've told you, children, be very conscious. Your personal life is equally important like your social, your career. Fine. So knowing yourself is going to help you to build very meaningful relationships. Now, we are in this big point to identify our USP. How should I identify my USP? Are there ways, tips to identify my USP? I can give you a few tips to identify your USP. Now, what you can do is make a list of your strengths. All of you, what you do is make a list of your strengths. There are chances that you may possess more than one strength, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 10, any number of strengths. So make a list of your strengths. There must be one aspect in the list which you're very passionate about. Okay, just find out, do a lot of introspection. As I've told you, see, this is one word, this is a watchword I want to say. If you want to know your USP, this is the watchword you should remember. Introspect. Introspect. Do a lot of introspection. Okay, as I've told you, create a list of your strengths and identify the best or the strength or the action which you're very passionate about. You say, see, this helps me, this keeps me driven towards that particular objective. I'm very passionate about this. I forget myself when I do this particular thing. There must be something like that. That is very closely associated to your USP. You can mark that. Okay. And what you can do is talk to your near and dear ones, talk to your teachers. See, if you're in the PG, had you been in the same college for your UG, you must have traveled with your teacher, with your department for almost 3-4 years. Talk to your school teachers. They may know much better than you. I mean, you can talk to your teachers and get help from your school teachers, your college teachers. Ask them what is the best trait they find in you. Fine. You can brainstorm. Talk to your friends. Brainstorm to identify your USP. Now, if you want to do it systematically, there is one methodology I would like to suggest. See, this is again a management strategy which is applied to organizations, which is applied to products, which is applied even to individuals. Are you familiar with this usage, SWOT analysis? Are you familiar, students? Can you reply me in the chat box? Yes, yes, yes. I get a lot of S. Yes, yes, nice. Yes, no. Mohammed, I'll explain you now. Yeah, a few no's. I'll explain you. Right, Narendra. Yes. So, Mishmi, that's an interesting name. Okay. Fine. See, a lot of students are there who know what is SWOT analysis, and we have a handful of students who are not very familiar with SWOT analysis. We'll talk. As I've told you, this is a management strategy which helps you to, understand you in a much better way. In a much better way. All right. Okay. SWOT is a acronym. It stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Yeah. Thank you, Manasa. Strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. SWOT is an acronym. Okay, what we are going to do is We are trying to identify our strength, our weaknesses, our opportunity and threats. Your opportunities are directly proportionate to your strengths. All right, your opportunities are directly proportionate to your strengths. And yes, Kamalesh, it will be fine if you do this analysis, Kamalesh. If you do the SWOT analysis, it will help you to identify your USP. Okay, so it will help you a lot. I don't know how far it is possible within the stipulated time. Will it be possible for you to do, I mean, the entire crowd to do a SWOT analysis? We'll have a few samples in the chat box. Some of you can do it for others. Okay, see 4 aspects of your personality. One is strength, another is weakness, opportunity, and threat. As I've told you, your strength is directly proportionate to the opportunities you get. Your weakness is again proportionate to the threats. Okay, so let us focus on 2 aspects today. Because of this limitation of time, let us only focus on 2 aspects of SWOT. One is your strength and your opportunities. So what we are going to do here today, right now, is we are going to understand what are our strengths, and we are going to understand what will be the opportunities created based on our strengths. Is it fine? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, I have made a SWOT analysis for myself. Okay, as I've told you, just 2 aspects will focus. Yeah, let us focus on our strengths and our opportunities for now. Okay, see, my strengths, as as Ms. Deepa introduced me, I have expertise and experience in the academia. I've been teaching English and I've been training children in the soft skill area for almost 15 years. So the time I have invested in one particular area, I've invested a lot of time in one particular area, and that has given me a lot of confidence. That is my strength. My expertise, the time I have invested, my experience, and the confidence I have developed from that experience, these are all my strength. And my appearance is another strength of mine, because I'm a public speaker and I have this convincing appearance to make people believe that whatever I'm talking on the stage is true. Okay, I'm like humble, I'm very modest, and I instantly get connected with the audience. So these are all my strengths. Fine, but I said my USP is my creativity. You need to do a lot of introspection to find out that one fine aspect about yourself. I tell you, how did I come to that point? See, as I've told you, so the opportunity is based on my strength. I'll address that and then I'll come to that particular point. I'm a public and motivational speaker. Okay, because I have expertise in the academia, I have expertise in the field of soft skill training. I have groomed myself into a public and motivational speaker. I'm a soft skill trainer. I can give lectures on English literature as well as language. Fine. See, when I started my role as a public and motivational speaker, I found that there are a lot of public speakers in the market. Okay, there are a lot of public speakers. Am I right? Like your panel members can better answer this. Your teachers can better answer this. There are a lot of public speakers. You just open the YouTube and just have a random search, motivational talks, public speaking. You get a lot of good stuff in the YouTube. Okay, so I am in a very big ocean. How am I going to swim in this ocean? I have to find something very unique about myself. When I tried that, I found that I'm a very creative person, and that helps me to stand alone in the crowd. When I create my content, I use all latest developments, latest changes in the market. Fine. I would like to give you one example. Had you listened carefully to the introduction, I was given an opportunity to address English professors there in Madras University. It was a refresher course, and I was giving a talk to all big stalwarts in literature. All right, I'm very young. So what am I going to do to these teachers? I have to give something very new, something very interesting, gripping, intriguing. All right, what did I do? Was the content, I created the entire content based on memes. Do we have meme creators in the audience? Yes. Do we have meme creators? Yes, 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 nice. Lot of meme creators. Yes, great. All right. So what did I do is I collected nice memes and I told them, how can you teach even a very difficult concept? Okay, a very difficult. You have a video creator too. Shyam, nice. Dark humor, excellent. This is a rare combination of skills. All right. So I mean, my talk was based on how to teach literature through memes. Of course, I stirred a lot of controversy among the audience. Some people were asking, how can you teach literature through memes? Like, memes cannot be equated with the quality of literature. I came up with one answer. See, you must have heard Mahabharata is an epic, and that is also performed through a street stage. What do you say? You must have heard Terukutun சொல்வாங்க இல்லையா? Mahabharata can be enacted even in Terukuthu. Depending upon the audience, depending upon the interest of the audience, you can use any technique, any platform. Also created nonsensical, surreal Gen Z memes. I want to do a research on this Gen Z memes. I'll do interesting answers. Fine. Magesh, that is also a form of art. What do you say? Okay. So the point I would like to communicate here is, yes, I become a public speaker. When I become a public speaker, I saw I'm in a very huge crowd. I was a small, tiny bit in a very huge crowd. I have to do something to stand alone, to make myself visible in the crowd. So I found my USP, that I'm a very creative person. That is what I wanted to arrive at. So you understand what is strengths and what are opportunities. So as I told you, your strengths are directly proportionate, directly connected to the opportunities you get. So if you want to create opportunities, then you should know your strengths. You have to be very clear about your strengths, right? Yes. Now, do you know this person? I know I have a national audience. I have students, audience across the state. Danush. Yes. Nice. Okay. Nice. I have got one no. He's a superb actor. Danush K. Raj. Nice full name. Mr. D. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Shall we do a SWOT analysis for him? Let us just focus on just two aspects. One is his strengths and another is opportunities. So we are going to do a SWOT analysis for Danush. So there is one no which I cannot shun. Hardworking, self-confident. Okay, so these are all the US strengths of Danush, if I'm right. That is what you're mentioning, right? Ramalingam, self-confidence. He's a versatile actor. Dedication, acting skills. Yes. He's a risk taker. Yes. Fitness. Yes. Vishwanath. Good point. Self-reliant, focusing on director's vision. Dancer, good dancer. Mass, multi-talented, singer. Good. Crowd appealer. I like this expression, Vivek. Crowd appealer. He's a very confident person. Yes, Dhanush has, acquired confidence over the years. Yes. Okay, good actor, flexible actor. I'm enjoying your answers. I saw a naughty answer too. Acting devil, introvert but very savage when replying. Yes. He's an excellent actor. Fine, he's an excellent actor. Now I have a question for you. Had I shared the slide 10 years back, had I shared the same slide 10 years back, do you think we would have got all these answers as a response? From zero to Magesh, excellent. You've put it in a nutshell, from zero to hero. That is what I'm asking you. 10 years back, no, not. When he started, it was a very humble start. What do you say, Shyam? When he started, he was criticized, brutally criticized for his appearance. Do you know that? Dhanush was brutally criticized for his appearance. Amidst all those criticism, yes, amidst all those criticism, he has managed to achieve the place he's now. Now he has his global acclaim. What do you say? For his appearance. Ahmed, you're right. For his appearance, he was brutally criticized. People said that he can never become a hero. He doesn't have any trait of a hero. Right? He has proved now. He has become not a national artist, right? Am I right? He's a global artist now, global acclaim. Dhanush is a global personality now, broken all the boundaries. His acting is unique. See, Dhanush is one person who started with a very clear understanding about his skills. Yeah, he had a very clear understanding about. He knew that his USP is his acting skill, and like the cherry of the cake, cherry on the cake, he's a dancer. He dances very well. His dance is an eye candy for the audience. Yes, he's acting in Grey Man. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you for the information. He's acting in one of the Hollywood movies. Now he has achieved this global acclaim, as I told you. Yeah, so you have given me a lot of strengths, a lot of strengths. As I told you, when you try to make your own list, the list is going to be this long also. So based on the strengths, you have to identify that one unique quality of yourself. Yes, even his look has become his strength now. He has signed for another project in Hollywood, I guess. This is an information, Ramalingam. I don't know. Yeah, grabbing the opportunity. So he knows how to convert the opportunity into success. When he got an opportunity from Bollywood, he didn't shy away from the opportunity. He tried, he gave a try. And again, in Bollywood, he was criticized. Very badly, he was criticized. Okay, now he has crossed all those things. Now Dhanush is considered to be one of the finest actors the nation has produced. Yeah, so strengths you have beautifully given me, the strengths of this particular actor. And the opportunities also you have already answered. He has created national chances. Now he has surpassed that and he has reached to this global chances. I'll use this Sanjna. I will use this answer, your answer. He has become a singer, a lyric writer. I'll use this answer a little later. Yeah, this will help me when we glide through the talk. Okay, so now you understand how to identify strengths and how to connect your strength with the opportunity, how to convert your strength into opportunity. Yes, yes, you get the point, students? Yes, thank you, Ashish. Yes, thank you, Angel. Thank you. Now, yeah, the crux of the talk, the prominent point of the talk. Now tell me, think, yeah, think and answer in the chat box. What is your USP? Yes. This is a very difficult question, I tell you. It's very difficult to identify your USP in a 2-hour workshop. Pretty difficult. You're an internet entrepreneur. Yes, I have a number. I don't know the name of this person. You're an internet entrepreneur, communication skill. So Ashid has this communication skill, the ability to speak. And I have a number, I don't know the name, calculation and logic, your logical thinking and your entrepreneur skills. Your trader, entrepreneur, Vignesh, Anush, great. Sport. Out of the box. See, I had an answer, like it is gone. Out of the box. Wait. Tackling industry problems with research-oriented approach. Excellent. Learning, very patient. Self-motivated to myself. Sport. Public debate speaker and have creative mind. Positive thinking. Ignore negativity. Great thinking. Observer. Go ahead. Go ahead. Patience. Optimistic. Creativeness and innovation. Pratiksha. Excellent. Leading skills. You're a deity, Vishwanath. Okay. I will embrace the challenges with a smile. Great. Then you're like this Dhoni, Captain Hulk then. Thinking about markets and an analyst. Persistent, questioning myself that I'm doing right or wrong. In the sense you are very conscious, you do this introspection every now and then. Exploring new things, self-thinking, decision-making, think of failure more than the success to improve. So failure will create a positive impact in you. I understand it that way. I think that is what you're trying to say. Yeah. Create positive vibes around us. Jaykumar, that's fine. It's very fine. Calm and correction, rectification of ideas. Observer and patience. Daydreamer and analysis of new things. Kamlesh, I tell you, if you call yourself a daydreamer, then it means that you're a very creative person. Okay. Because psychology says that daydreamers are the most creative people in the world. Okay, you can, maybe your USP is your creativity. I don't know. You have to do a lot of introspection and let me know. Okay, whatever happens, I don't react more. I'll be calm. So your stability is your USP. Be different. You're very unique. Your uniqueness, your unique is your unique selling point. Vignesh, that's interesting. Yeah. So Kamalesh will do a research and let me know. Empathy, trying to think how others think. Yes. 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 Creative and intuitive. Everyone says unpredictable. Yes, work on it, Nirmal Kumar. Do work on what you say and find out your USP. People say that you're very unpredictable. See, what is very special about people who are very unpredictable? What is a positive point about people who are unpredictable? They'll be very interesting. Okay, they'll come up with very interesting moves in life. Fine, do work on it and find out your USP. Exploring, practical, creative, friendly. Find other USP, learn from them. That is a very different answer. See, I'll find others USP and I'll learn from them. Keeping others wish rather than ask, Ramalingam. Okay, Ramalingam, do a lot of introspection. Bold and avoiding negativity. Good. Gather more wisdom. All right. Now, students, you get the point how to, work on your USP, how to find your USP. Yes. Always thinking about not happening things. Okay. See, if you have a lot of negative, traits or thinking in you, you can train your mind to think positively. It requires just a little effort and energy. Stand out too much. Okay. Hope is your key, Prasanna. And hope in caps. Good. Good. Okay. Building habits, being consistent. Thank you all. Thank you all. Okay. Now we'll move on to the next slide. See, now, as I've told you, you have to observe the market very carefully. Closely travel with the market. What is happening? What is the progress? What are the changes happening in the market? Okay, see, gone are those days where a person had one skill and he is excellent in that particular skill and he worked only on that particular skill. Now, we call this MPT. This is again a management usage. MPT is modern portfolio technique. MPT, modern portfolio technique. What does this modern portfolio technique propagate? Is diversification. This is a very recent change in the market. Okay, modern portfolio technique. Diversification. I can give you a very simple day-to-day example. See, do you remember 10 years back when you were very small children? Ask your parents, they can give you much better insight about this example. If there is a person who's an entrepreneur who's into his textile business, the entire family will be into textile business alone. I'm telling you, this was the scenario before a decade. Yes, if there is a family, an entrepreneur family, the entire family will be into the same business. They'll invest all their energy, all their skills, all their money, all their time into the same business. Now, what is the change in the market? Do you observe? I've given you a very simple example, textile. You can take your state as an example. You can take your own state as an example. And children from other states, being here for 1 or 2 years, you must know the state in a much better way. What do you say? The lead producers, the lead business people in textile. Lakshmi Priya? Yes. Hand weaving into digital design. Yes. As I told you, 10 years back, it was like you put all your, we call it put all your eggs in the same nest. People say, don't put all your eggs in the same nest. But that was a practice in the market then. Jack of all trades and master of none. Ahmed, thank you for the answer. That is the trend of the market in the recent days. We don't want you to be a master of a single portfolio. Yes? Yes, ma'am, they'll move their business with new era environment. Yes, you're right. You're right. Now, the trend is diversification. People who were into textile are trying gold business, jewelry business. People who were into supermarket are trying textile. People who were into jewelry business are trying textile and supermarkets. Yes, logistics they're trying. Am I right? Yes. Adapt or perish. Excellent, Vishwanath. That is the watchword of the market now. You have to adapt for the changes. You have to grow, expand. Sarana Stores is an excellent example, Ganesh. Excellent example. They were first into this as a small shop which dealt with vessels, utensils. Then they developed this textile. Now they have almost all businesses. They have a hand in all businesses, right? Yes, yes. So you understand this expression, as I told you, this is again a management concept. Modern portfolio, yes, MPT. It is modern portfolio theory. Diversification is the theory. Okay. See, so far I've been telling you there is one point which is very unique about yourself. Now I'm going to tell you there may be 2 points or 3 points which are very unique about yourself, and you can combine all those skills. That is what I'm trying to say, like Elon Musk. Good. Right. There may be more than a point which is very unique about yourself, and you can combine all these skills together. And the probability of your success becomes higher when you do this, when you combine more than one unique quality of yourself. Yes. Shall we discuss examples? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. We'll discuss examples now. Yes. I have 4 interesting personalities on screen. Number one, Madhavan. You know him? Maddie. Yes. Nice. What is very special about Maddie? What is his unique selling point? He's a chocolate boy, smile, nice. His appearance, charming look, facial expressions. He's an excellent actor for sure. Excellent actor. Yeah. He's an eye candy on the screen. He's a great performer. There are movies which brought out the best of his performance. This is a regional movie. I don't know, like audience across the nation. Do you know this movie or not? Vikram Veda. There's one movie, Vikram Veda. Please do watch it. It's worth watching. Okay. Yeah. He has given the best of his performance. Yeah. Yes, Narendra. You're right. The best of his performance. Pratiksha, thank you so much. What is the second portfolio? Diversified portfolio. Madhavan is one fine example for a person who has diversified portfolio. Sethupathi, yes. Narendra, I accept your answer. Yeah. He has a diversified portfolio. One is a fine actor. Another, he is an excellent motivational speaker. Yes, he's an excellent motivational speaker. Diversified portfolio. See, when you want to build a diversified portfolio, you have to identify the remarkable, unique qualities present in you, not qualities present in you. Okay, that would help you to diversify your portfolio. Who's the next person present on screen? He's late Girish Karnad. He's a late actor Girish Karnad. Yes. What is his portfolio? He also has a diversified portfolio. Girish Karnad too has a diversified portfolio. Yes, what is his portfolio? One, he's an actor. He's an Indian writer. Priyadarshini, thank you. Yes. Malayalam Vikram Veda remake. Oh, okay, fine. Is it out or not? I do not know. Let me try. I'll watch. Yes. He has written Naha Mandala. So we have literature students here amidst the audience. Tuklak is one of his fine work. One of the fine works. What do you say? He's a director, actor. Okay. Interesting example. I mean, interesting information. Writer, actor. Fine. So this person also possesses this diversified portfolio. He's an actor and a renowned writer. Okay. And who's the third person? Sudha Murthy. Yeah. Vignesh, thank you. Sudha Murthy, ma'am. Yes. Yes. What is his? What is her portfolio? Sudha Murthy. Chairperson of Infosys. Yes. Co-founder of Infosys. She is a motivational speaker. She is an entrepreneur. She's a philanthropist. She's a down-to-earth personality, kind-hearted. Narendra, author. Thank you, Vignesh. She's an author. She has produced some excellent works. Attachment with Detachment is one of the finest works of Sudhamurthy ma'am. She's an actor, she's an author, she's a social worker, and whatnot. Yes, a social worker also. So you understand this diversified portfolio. Yeah, 3,000 stitches. Yes, her work. All right. Who's this fourth person? Traffic Ramaswamy. Traffic cop. Who uses Michael Jackson? Okay, Joel, thank you. Michael Jackson's moves to control traffic. Here's this Ranjit Singh who uses Michael Jackson's moves to control the traffic. Yeah, I have a small video for you about Ranjit Singh. He's a traffic cop. Yes, that's a very mundane and ordinary work. I mean, not ordinary. It's a very mundane, a boring kind of work for so many people. You have to stand under the hot sun for the entire day. It requires a lot of energy, and it's not a very motivating work. Fine. See how he has converted that into a very passionate role. See, we'll try. See, I have difficulty in playing that. Okay, you just, I mean, can somebody share? There is one fine video which I'm trying to share. I have a technical problem. Let me try. No. So there are lots of videos of this person who's doing a moonwalk on the roads. Okay. Yeah, he's very passionate about his work. Right. He has changed, he has diversified his skills and made his work very passionate, very interesting. Okay. So that is all I wanted to tell you about USP. And I have other different aspects which I wanted to share with you. Okay. Shall we have a quick recap of what we have been discussing so far? Shall we have a very quick recap, students? Yeah. What is USP? Yes. Devishri, what is USP? We'll have a very quick recap. Priyadashri, thank you. It is unique selling point. We also call it unique selling proposition. Unique selling proposition, as I've told you, is a management concept which is applied for a product to understand the uniqueness of the product among the market, in the market, amidst the market. Okay, unique selling point. When it comes to individual, we say it is unique selling point. What is your point of difference? Just remember all these usages which I have borrowed from management. Okay, management concepts. So what is your point of difference which would help you to stand alone in a crowd, to magnify you in a crowd, to gain visibility in a crowd? Okay, why USP? Why should we know our USP? Why should we know our USP? Yeah. I'm asking the prominent questions alone. A small summary of us. Yes. To know yourself. Ashid. Mishmi. Okay. Shining in a crowd. Good. Nice. The phrase is nice. Shining and improve your chances, your self-analysis, to upgrade yourself, to stand alone in the crowd. Okay. It is very unique. Your USP will help you to create opportunities for yourself. It will bring opportunities to your doorstep. It will help you to turn opportunities positively, successfully. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all your answers. Now tell me, where are you going to use your USP? Which pains of your life you're going to use your USP? Helps in being under the spotlight. Good, good, Anush. Without USP, yes. In order to stand from the exist, yeah, yeah. Develop an identity. Good, good, good. Where are you? Yes. Whole life, Ashes, you're right. All phases. Like it starts with your interview. When you sit for your interview, your USP is going to help you to kickstart your interview. That will be the propeller of your interview. Okay. So, as I told you, that is your baby step in your career, the first step. And the next phase in your entire career, everywhere, you're right. Ganapati, you're right. Everywhere, each and every phase of your space of your life. Even in your personal zone, if you invest your USP in the right way, you're going to create very strong, long lasting bonds, career to personal life. Yes. So you have answered this question, where USP? Okay, now how to identify your USP? Give me ways to identify your USP. Yes. Tell me SWOT. SWOT is the best way to identify your USP. Okay. See, when you try to do a SWOT analysis, you will for sure require the help of your teachers, your friends, your well-wishers, even your enemies, if you have anyone. Okay. So when you do SWOT, talk to your people, talk to the people around, do a brainstorming, take the help of people and find out your strengths, list your strengths. Okay. Asish, your strength, as I told you, your strength, Six Sigma is an excellent program, Vignesh. Good. Vignesh gives us a lot of information. So I would ask the panelists to note this name, this person. He gives a lot of nice information. Yeah. See, as I've told you, make a list of your strengths, and there you may find one unique skill about yourself, even two, not just one, maybe two, three. Okay. See, remember when we were discussing Chan and Mother Teresa, your Captain Cool, like Dhoni, I said people were giving a lot of strengths about Tala Ajit is a life motivator. Jaykumar, yes. He has many skills like bike, car racing. Yes, he has multiple portfolios. You're right. See, for your information, Ajit used to give classes for ununiversity students. I've heard. Fine. So he has multiple portfolios. Diversification of portfolios. He's an excellent example for that. He's an actor, he's a rider, car racer, and he has a lot of interest in technology. Yes, yes, do agree, Dinesh. I do agree. Yeah. What is the point we were discussing? How to make your SWOT analysis. Remember, aero modeler. Thank you, Madhavan. Thank you. He's an aero modeler and he has given talks on this particular area for students there in an university. All right. When you're trying to make your SWOT, take help from people, take help from your teachers, take help from your friends. All right. To identify your strengths, your weakness. As I've told you, I repeat this word. This is a watchword when we talk about USP, introspect. Introspect. Do a lot of introspection. See, it's when compared to finding your ISRO former chairman, Radhakrishnan, he has multiple portfolio. Thank you for the information, Balaji. Thank you. All right. See, when you try to list out your strength, it may be a little comfortable. When you try to identify a weakness, that is a real challenge. Okay. So SWOT analysis, it requires a lot of time and effort. Maybe a separate session on SWOT, you can require the career development department to arrange for a separate SWOT analysis. You can do your SWOT analysis, worth investing time in doing a SWOT analysis. He's a Kathak dancer. Great. He's good at academics, obviously. Okay. He's a Kathak dancer, singer. Nice information. Nice piece of information. Yeah. Now, so do a SWOT analysis. When you do a SWOT analysis, before doing a SWOT analysis, I have given you a few steps. Remember, define your purpose. Okay. Check the definiteness of your purpose. And try to find out what is that one thing which you're passionate about. Two things, three things. Diversification. Okay, if you're passionate about more than one thing, there's nothing wrong. Yeah. So you have a model portfolio theory, fit into this MPT framework. If you have this diversified portfolio, then you fit into this MPT framework. Okay, so define your purpose, understand the definiteness of your purpose, try to find out what is that one passion drives you, and invest time, energy, and whatnot, money in that particular skill, and accentuate that particular skill to accelerate in your career. That is what I want to tell you about USP. If you have questions, doubts, you can have a few minutes of doubts. Then I'll move on to the next part of the workshop. USP. See, I tell you, I understand that it is very difficult to identify your USP in this small time, in this little time, a little time. It's pretty difficult, I know. I just wanted to give you a hang of it, a tinge of it, so that you think in a reflective way later when you're very relaxed. Sit, think, do an introspection, and then come out with your USP. Okay, you have questions about USP? Yes, I can give you a few minutes, which I can address. Yeah. Shall I take this as a very positive note that you have really understood the concept very well? Yes, thank you so much. This is a nice feedback. I'm very happy. Thank you. Thank you. So I understand that you have, got that basic clarity about what is USP, how to identify USP. All those basic questions are addressed, I believe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Shall we pass on to the next part of the talk? Perks. All right. See, the title is What is your USP? And a tool to hone your individual skills. When you try to hone your individual skills, when you try to become a strong individual, there are certain other points which we have to discuss. Are they directly related to your USP? They are related to your USP. You can develop yourself into a holistic personality. If we address all these aspects, no, you can develop into a very fine, a holistic person. Nearing lunchtime, and this slide, I think, lures you. Yeah. What is your opinion about dressing? I have named the slide as power dressing. Do you think appearance matters? See, when I say talk about appearance, children, be very clear. I'm not telling that you have to look beautiful, you have to look handsome. No, I'm not meaning that here. You have to look the best of your looks. Dressing can speak who you are, yes. Tells about your nature. Professional look. When you
Students, please hold. I think ma'am has got some technical problem. I think there's a power cut in her place. Just hold, okay? She'll come back. Students, one more thing. We will be posting our attendance here. Okay, the attendance link will be posted here. So please hold. Wait till we post the attendance link.
Students, I'm sorry. I have a power shutdown here. I'm very sorry. This is completely sorry for the interruption. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll focus on power. Thanks for your kindness. Thank you. Okay. Focus on power dressing. Yes. See, there is an expression which I have used. Fait accompli. Fait accompli is an expression I have used. What is fait accompli? Fait accompli, the effect has already happened. You don't have a chance or choice to remodify the effect, to undo the effect. First impression, excellent. Very kind of you. Yeah. Establish your authority, your style.
Ma'am,
What kind of
Lakshmi ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, your voice is breaking, ma'am. If you turn off the video, I think that problem can be. Yeah, voice is breaking.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Is it fine now, ma'am?
Yeah. Now it is better, ma'am. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Thank you for the answers. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm sorry. Okay. Fait accompli, as you've said, it is irreversible. Any of the effect. That is fait accompli. That is for sure created by your appearance. And people say that when you try to communicate, 50% of your communication is done through your appearance, the way you appear. So the way you appear will tell about your personality. The way you appear will also tell about how interested you are in that situation, how much energy you invest in that particular person, in that particular situation. Everything is communicated through the way we appear. Yes? Yes? Yeah. See, I have some of the finest people when it comes for power dressing, my favorites. There are other people's too. See, now this expression people's is accepted. That is the speciality of English. It accommodates changes. All right. I wanted to share this. Barack Obama and Ajit. Of course, there are a lot of people. Dr. Kalam is one fine example for power dressing. An excellent example for power dressing. Yeah. Just take a look at the quote I've given. The apparel often proclaims the man, says Shakespeare. The apparel often proclaims the man. What you wear, that you are. You never have a second chance to make the first impression, obviously. So you have to be very careful about the first impression. I told you when you sit for an interview, the first question you are going to answer is your self introduction. So first impressions always matter a lot. First impressions, the way we appear, what we talk, everything. Yes. Vijay fans kindly. Vijay is also excellent in his dressing. I do agree. Yeah. I thought it'll be too much of film personalities on screen. So I thought I'll limit with one person. Okay. Okay, fine. So no. Yeah. We have moved from that Barack Obama. Yes. So we have these personalities. The Iron Lady, Indira Gandhi. Shabana Asmi is another person who possesses multiple portfolios. She's an actor, a performer, a creator. Rekha is my personal favorite. See, this person, what does she communicate through the way she dresses? I used to feel the way she appears. She says that she celebrates everything about life. She's a celebrator. She celebrates the creation. She celebrates the creator. Yes, this is again Shakespeare. I'm borrowing from Shakespeare, stealing from Shakespeare. Yeah. Yes. See, it reflects her inner personality. Indira Gandhi is called as the Iron Lady of the Nation. I have one more excellent example. I would like to read the most powerful a human has ever dressed. Students tell me, can I use Gandhiji in power dressing? Gandhiji was called half naked by the Britishers. Can I use Gandhiji in power dressing? Yes, Pratiksha. Vishwanath, tell me. Yes, I've given there in the slide itself. Inside outside congruency. That is what is very important when it comes for dressing. Inside outside congruency means, see what kind of person you are inside. What is your inner personality? Your outer appearance should be in harmony with your inner personality. Your outer appearance should be in alignment with your inner personality. Okay, see, inside I'm different and outside I project a very different personality. If you do that, it will confuse people around you and you will also end up in confusion. Get my point? When it comes for dressing, what I would like to stress here is the congruency, the harmony between your inside personality and the outside personality you project. There should be a harmony. There should be an alignment. If there is a misalignment between these two aspects, then it will be very difficult for us. Yeah. So dress in a way like what you're inside, what is your inner personality. Okay. So this will help you to some confusion. Yes, Mr. V. Like your name, it will make you a little different. Okay. When you want to use this as a tool, you can use it. Yeah. This is a big science. Body language is a very big science. As I've told you, this is another, like SWOT analysis. This is one topic which should be addressed as a separate topic by itself. Okay, body language is a very important topic. Researchers say that 80% of your communication is done through your body language. And appearance will also come under body language for your information. It's a huge science. Body language is not just theories. Okay, it is a big science. All right. See, there are a lot of aspects when it comes for body language. But one point I would like to stress here, address here is open yourself. Don't shrink your body. Don't cross your leg, shrink yourself. Don't do that. Open yourself. Conquer the space around you. Stand tall. Stand to the fullest height of yourself. Conquer the space around you. That will project you and stand straight. Walk straight. Don't hunch. All right, that will help you to project in a very optimistic light. How to develop your body language, how to hone your body language, if you ask me, I can give you one tip. Become very sincere inside. Mentally be very sincere, be very committed to whatever you're doing. Obviously, your body language will radiate that sincerity, that commitment, and you will definitely look optimistic. Yeah. When you talk to people, make it a point that you maintain eye contact, look into the face of people and talk, address people by name, do a confident handshake. These are all very minor points. Yeah. Okay. This, I want you to remember. Magic words. Language etiquette. Do use this language etiquette generously. And already you have this etiquette a lot. I've seen instances. Yeah. Try to use these words, please, whenever and wherever it is required. Say please, say excuse me, say thank you, say you're welcome, say pardon me, say I'm sorry. These are all magical words, simple words. See, when you go to a restaurant, when you leave the restaurant, thank the person who was serving you. Thank the person who holds the door for you for a minute. It's really nice. What do you say? Yeah. These words, when it is used in the yes. Yes, Mishmi. If you're confident, it is reflected in your body language. Can we also use I apologize? Yes, you can use. You can use. I apologize for my gesture. I apologize for what has happened. My sincere apologies. You can say, Vishwanath. You can say, my apologies. You can say, yeah? Okay. So use these words in the right proportion when you communicate. Whenever, wherever required, in the right proportion, use it. When you say too much of sorry, what would happen? It may lose its essence. Got it? So in the right proportion, whenever, wherever, how much ever required, use it. That would help you to become a better person. Yeah. We have literature students here amidst the audience. Okay. Yes. So this is about Cleopatra. So Cleopatra is considered to be the most beautiful woman the history has ever seen. Yes, Cleopatra is considered to be the most beautiful woman the history has ever seen. See, beauty is very transient. It is very transient. Yes, it's not permanent, it's very transient. How can a woman be remembered for her beauty? And she's not in her prime age also. When she was in love with Antony, Cleopatra was 40 plus. So literature students, you can acknowledge or you can tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah. So she was 40 plus. What made her to be an eternal beauty? And I think it is only her attitude. It is only the attitude she carried made her very special, very unique amidst the crowd in the history. Okay, that's a very interesting quote about Cleopatra. I would like to read the quote for you. It's very famous, right? Age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety. Other women cloy the appetites they feed, but she makes hungry fare mostly satisfies. I cannot explain you this. If you want, you can search and you can know the meaning. She's the most celebrated woman in the history. And remember, your attitude matters. When you want to groom yourself into a very holistic person, you have to carry the right attitude. Okay, work on your attitude. Carry a positive attitude. Yes, gestures. Yes, yes. Yes. See, this is again the need of the hour. The market requires the most attitude queen in the history of each. Yes, nice, nice. Yes. Now, this is yet another requirement in the market. People want you to think out of the box. They want people who can think out of the box. Lateral thinking, and thinking out of the box is called as lateral thinking. I have an example, which is my favorite example when it comes for lateral thinking. I had an opportunity to talk to children of class 1. Okay, I was in a primary school where I had an opportunity to talk to children of class 1. Okay, I was trying to teach them the concept of desert. I told them desert is a place where it will be very hot in the day, very cold at night times, and you won't have water at all. And I asked the children to think of ways to bring water to desert. All right. Remember, I was addressing grade 1 children, first standard children. Okay, I was trying to teach them what is a desert. Okay, I told them it will be very hot, you won't have water there. And I asked them to think and tell me, suggest me ways to bring water to the desert. See, children are excellent. When you're a child, you are at the heights of your creativity, because we won't have much of inhibitions. What do you say? We won't have that ego. The ego will not be developed. We won't have inhibitions. We won't care about others' opinion. So whatever comes to our mind, the unfiltered will talk, right? So they are at the best of their creativity. So I was asking this question to children, and they were suggesting me so many things. They said I can carry 3-4 water bottles in my bag, in my backpack. One child said, see, my mother used to water the plants with a long tube. I can bring a tube to that desert and I can bring water. That was the answer of one child. One child said, see, you can bring all the camels to the land, make them all drink water, take them back to the desert, cut open their stomach, and you can take the water. The child knows, it has the information that camel has this ability to preserve water. So this is the suggestion the child has given. What do you think about the suggestion? Is it practically possible? Not? That is different. The child is very creative, I think. What is your opinion? Yeah, it's a great answer. What do you say? Definitely agree. The child is definitely smart. As I've told you, creativity is at its peak. When we start growing, no, we lose the creativity because we become very self-obsessed, very self-conscious. Yeah. When you're not very conscious, when you don't have that inhibitions, when you try things without bothering about the results, without bothering about criticisms, get the best out of you. Okay. So when you try to groom yourself in a much better person, this is one another aspect which I want you to remember. Think lateral, radical thinking, lateral thinking, thinking out of the box, innovation. Yes, we are drowned too much into Ramalingam. Very true, very true. We have become very conscious about the reality around us. Yes, yeah, fine. Yeah. See, purposely I've chosen this backdrop. The backdrop of the slide is Chinese bamboo. There is one very interesting information about Chinese bamboo. I think most of the audience, you may know what it is. Chinese bamboo. All right. See, when you sow seeds for Chinese bamboo, the seeds will lie dormant for 4 years. You cannot see any sign of growth for 4 years. When you sow seeds for Chinese bamboo, you will not see any signs of growth. The seed will lie dormant. It will appear to be lying dormant. On the surface, if you see, you won't have any growth. So we'll think that it is lying dormant under the sand, under the soil. But what it will do is it will spread its roots. Yes, it's very strong, very strong. Okay, it will spread its roots for 4 years. The moment it starts sprouting, in the 5th year, when it starts sprouting, you know how much time it takes to grow for 80 feet? Just 6 weeks. A seed which is lying dormant, seemingly dormant for almost 4 years, takes just 6 weeks to grow into 80 feet tall bamboo tree. You got it? Get the point I'm trying to drive? Yes, yes. I would like to quote Abraham Lincoln. He says that, see, if I have to cut a tree in 6 hours, if I have to cut a tree in 6 hours, what I would do is I will invest the first 4 hours to sharpen my axe. That is what I'm trying to do here. Sharpen your axe first. Then the cutting the tree will be very simple. That is a metaphor, children. I'm not encouraging you to cut tree. That's a metaphor. I'm using it metaphorically. Okay, sharpen your axe, identify your USP, work on your USP, strengthen your USP, build a personality, keeping your USP as a core. Sharpening your axe, all these process may take a lot of time, may take a lot of effort, may take a lot of energy. But once the axe is sharpened, it is ready to cut, then it will be very simple. Then the process will be very simple. Success will be at your reach. Yes. Now we can have another 5 minutes. If you have questions, queries, feedback, you can share it with me. I'll be very happy to listen to you, students. You can share your questions, queries, feedback. The thank you slide has my email ID, my phone number. You can get connected with me through my mail ID. If you have queries, if you have feedback, anything you can share with me through my email ID. No doubts. Thank you, Ahmed. I think I've given the tip of the iceberg, a small bit of an information. a small bit of the intro about your own personality. Thank you, Dhanapati. Thank you so much. Shakti, thank you so much. Divya, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Now it's time to leave. And from my heart, I tell you, your flaunting listeners, wonderful audience, compassionate audience. So I really had a very nice time after a long time. Almost for a year, I didn't address any college, any student. I didn't take any workshop because of this COVID situation. And after a long break, restarted my public speaking with your college. Again, I'm deeply indebted to the career development department, Ms. Deepa, and the HOD of the department also. Thank you so much, madam, for giving me this opportunity, for giving me this lovely audience. So you have helped me to feel very good about myself as a public speaker again. Thank you all. Shall I end the session, madam?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Before ending, we'll have the formal vote of thanks.
Yes, ma'am.
I take this opportunity to thank the Almighty for blessing this event. I would like to express my gratitude to the university management for approving the event. Thanks to the Dean, Deputy Dean, all HODs, tutors, Department of Communication and ITKM for facilitating the event. Finally, a big thank you to our speaker, Dr. Jayanti ma'am. You made this concept very simple and easy to understand with very simple examples. And I think the feedback tells us that the students have understood it clearly. Our second and third, second UG and first PG students have started preparing their resumes and they are getting ready for their placements. And I feel this session has helped them to understand the importance of identifying their USPs. I hope they'll put the knowledge gained today to the fullest use and get benefited. Thank you for speaking to our students and looking forward to connecting to you in the future as well, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to meet the children in person. Thank you for all your love and attention. That is the most valuable thing we can get from younger generation, for your attention. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you for the opportunity. Wish you all good luck for your future. Thank you.
Yes, madam. We'll connect in person when things get better. We'll definitely invite you in person.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm
Thank you.
looking forward.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, students, the attendance link is posted. Please click on the link and fill in your attendance sheet. And after which you can leave the session. Thank you all. People, if you're not able to sign in, please copy the link, paste it in your browser and try. We've already got around 650 responses, which means the link is working. By 1 o'clock, try filling the link. After 1 o'clock, we will close the link. Copy the link, paste it in the browser, the URL tab, and click enter and try again. SRM IST host, I think we can close the meeting.
And thank you, sir. And we may be close